My focus is on training as many teachers as possible in as many countries as possible.
Yeah, it's got to start with the teacher training, doesn't it? And talk about meditation for a bit, because I think that's a big part of what you've taught me, and you've taught so many people. What are the benefits of meditation?
Yeah. Well, meditation is really an access to awakening and new beginnings. The same way I brush my teeth every day, the same way I would wash my face every day, because it cleans you from the outside. Meditation is an opportunity every day to get clean from the inside and to center and focus and check in with yourself. So often, we start our day with our phone in our hand, and there's not really the opportunity just to check in, set an intention for the day, check in, how's my heart, how's my breath, and meditation provides the opportunity to wake up to how you really are feeling.
And also just being grateful, right? I think, I know like my mornings are spent when I meditate, it's just being so grateful for all the people and just the lives that we have. I think that's just, when we're appreciative of what we have, that it just opens us to being able to receive much more. So I think that's just such a big part of meditation. And Paige, what are you seeing as the main areas in the different types of yoga that you do? I mean, there's all sorts of yoga. I've just started aerial yoga, which I love, but there's different kinds of yoga, right?
There's so many different types of yoga. I practice and teach Baptiste Power Vinyasa Yoga. My co-founder's name is Baron Baptiste.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, I've met and I love him.
And I just find it the most solid and empowering for me, and I feel it's a foundation then to try lots of new fun things like aerial yoga or acro yoga, which is just so fun to play around with props and getting upside down. But yeah, I think that the more different types of yoga that people get trained in Kenya, the more the whole.
But your teachers learn different kinds of yoga too, right? Or
everyone learns Baptiste Power Vinyasa Yoga, and everyone's aim is to get certified in that, and then we do tons of additional trainings.
Okay, so if somebody learns Baptiste Yoga, can they then go on to do Ashtanga or different?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, and at your center, you're able to. There are classes for different types of yoga, right?
Yeah. So I would say 90% of our classes are Baptiste Power Vinyasa Yoga, either for beginners or for intermediates or for advanced students. And then we have Ashtanga Yoga, and we also have Acro Yoga on Sundays, which is really, really fun.
Oh, I love Acro Yoga.
Yeah,
that's like partner yoga, right?
Yeah, partner yoga. It's so fun. And sometimes we do yoga for yoga and dance workshops, yoga and anything workshops. Our teachers are like the most amazing, creative.
They are.
Awesome.
You have incredible teachers. I think I've been very lucky to experience a number of your teachers that come and practice with me some mornings, and they are just so awesome. It's just great. I remember we went somewhere, and I can't remember where it was. We saw this little girl, she was about 2 years old or 3 years old, practicing yoga. It's amazing.
Yeah, so actually Margaret, who taught you, she took her teacher training when she was about, 8, I think, when you met her, and then you met Evelyn, who is younger than her, and Margaret just graduated high school. And
no way, already?
Yeah, I know, that's what I thought when she called to give me her stats.
Aww.
So we're so proud of her, and it's fun to see. A lot of girls don't end up graduating secondary, right, because of a lot of issues. And it was really fun to see a girl from, a very disadvantaged background make it all the way through graduation and use the tools of yoga along the way.
That's great. So Paige, talking about Margaret, because she was really, really young when she came to teach me. I mean, you don't have to be any age to do yoga, right? You can be as young and as old as you are, right?
Yeah, totally. Yoga is good for any age, and I mean, there's specific benefits, I think, at each age. I think for young people, they might already have strength and flexibility, but the mind isn't very focused when you're young. And yoga provides the opportunity to have the mind be focused and to have more awareness and mindfulness. And then as we start to get older, we lose our flexibility and our strength physically. And so the practice really can focus on staying flexible, weight loss, weight gain or muscle gain, if that's what you need. And then taking, especially for women, into the years of childbirth and pregnancy, prenatal yoga is so important as part of a pregnancy, to stay healthy, to focus on your breathing, and also to keep the body strong and healthy. And then the area that I've been really passionate about lately is yoga as you get into your later years. I think there's just a total dire lack of services for well-being for people that are over 50. I mean, it's really intimidating to go to the gym and see people lifting weights and running on a treadmill when you have knee and hip issues. And yoga really can be a solution for people that are struggling with joint issues or arthritis or diabetes as a way to increase circulation, to calm down the nervous system and get stronger.
Wow, okay. And where do you see Kenya or Africa going with the whole area of exercise and yoga in particular in the next few years?
Oh my goodness, I love Kenya so much. I mean, obviously I stayed, but I'm so excited about how many gyms are opening. I mean, in the last 6 months, I've heard of at least 3 gyms that have opened. And there's a big South African brand that's coming to Village Market, Ignite. And why this excites me so much is it really demonstrates that more Kenyans are thinking about their well-being and preventing chronic health problems. And then the opportunity for us is to not fly in experts from all over the world.
To build capacity.
But let's build the capacity of the young people in our country that don't have opportunities and make sure that they can work at all these gyms that are starting to open.
And as part of the whole Baptiste program, I know you do a lot of community projects and you've built lots of like schools, and I mean every time I look at Facebook you're doing something. So tell us a little bit about the service arm of AYP.
Yeah. So I think what started happening with Africa Yoga Project, because we reach out to so many communities that are marginalized. So we would be teaching yoga in a school and we start noticing the school, the floor is totally torn up, the walls are caving in, or there's no light. And a lot of people say, why yoga in Africa? People they're starving, they have
provide them
real
with
problems.
water.
Provide them with water. And there is a truth to that. You can't practice yoga in a room where there's feces. It's not even healthy.
No.
So we believe that we're responsible also for the spaces that we practice yoga in. So we build a lot of toilets, we renovate a lot of schools, we renovate gardens so that people would have good nutrition to eat after yoga, because yoga is not just like downward facing dog.
No.
It's really the environment you keep, the buildings you live in, and the food you eat.
It's a total package, right?
It's a total package, yeah.
And if somebody wanted to take a class with AYP or they wanted to contribute, how would they do that?
Yeah, so we have so many teachers in Kenya and all over Africa, and you can go to africayogaproject.org and you can book a private lesson with a teacher or find out where there's classes near you. We're using an amazing service called Link now, where we'll get the right teacher for you right to your doorstep. And then also we have a community center called the Shine Center.
I love
in
the Shine
Diamond
Center.
Plaza. And everyone should come. We have a free class on Saturdays at 10 a.m.
That's really cool.
And there's like 300 people. So
The energy in that room is amazing.
the energy, it's something to be experienced in Kenya, for sure.
I highly recommend everyone visits Shine Center on a Saturday and does the free class, because I think that's such a great introduction to what yoga is. And I know lots of people that I see quite often, all keeping Saturday mornings free to go and have their yoga lesson at the Shine Center. But I think it's really exciting that you also provide private lessons so that people can actually do yoga at home, which is what I love. I love the fact that, and it makes you feel quite guilty if you've got a teacher waiting for you. You know that you can't skip it, right? You've got to do your yoga class.
Yeah.
So I think that's really exciting. Well, it's great to have you, Paige, and I'm excited for my
Thank you,
class
Auntie
now. So maybe we
Gina.
can go and change and do our yoga class.